Someone's got it.
Pottel, I'm flying on web.biz. I'll start off by reading my bio. Currently, I live in the Lowell. I've been living there for about 10 years. I'm down in the Cape area, in a town called Havens, like 2 towns down. That's where my family still lives. I don't have any kids. I'm not married, but I do have a cat called Pottel. And then something no one knows about me is in college, my next door neighbor said, "Ted, I'll go streaking, you go streaking." Well, I went streaking, she took off my clothes. The secret to my success is do something that you enjoy, makes you money, and have fun.
Oh, shit. You don't need any more. What's that?
I didn't think that this kind of lecture would be as fun as the other one, but maybe that was fun. This time I'm going to talk about my business so you can help me make more money. I'm going to start off talking about some new services I'm offering. Within the last year, I'm starting to research and figure out why people choose me over the competition. And 2 people came up saying all this stuff that I did. And the funny thing is, half the stuff I knew about, the other half I had no idea what they're talking about. So a second person called me up and started mentioning all this stuff, and, making me sound like, I must be this famous person or something. I go, "Where did you find out about this?" He goes, "Oh, I Googled you." So then out of curiosity, I went home and typed in Ted Pottel on Google. Does anyone know how many pages came up about me?
At least 1,000.
Around that. I basically stopped counting after 360. The other thing is that the first 200 pages are all just me before it starts getting spread out. Wow. So as you can see, this is an extremely powerful thing you can use when trying to close a deal. And when people read this, they go, "Ted, you're a writer, you're an author," and a little bit of exaggeration, they don't know that. and also had some research projects I did. I talked about stuff I did in college. In college, I took graduate courses. It was just amazing. These people, just thought, "Oh, it's in Google, it must be true." I'm like, "Oh, wow, this is something I can sell." So right now, this is a service that I will be offering to clients, and this is really good for consultants. And basically, businesses that people are hiring you as a person. Another good deal this could be, I think, is lawyers. Because, for example, let's say Jamie finally decides to get married. And a year later, he goes, "Oh God, this is the biggest mistake I ever made." And now, from a realistic point of view, Jamie's not going to hire a lawyer based on price. He's going to hire who's the best because he wants to make sure he gets his fair share and a lot more. So let's say Jamie does some research, and he goes to Google, and he finds about 3 or 4 pages about lawyer A. The lawyer B has thousands of stuff, saying she went to this school, that school, and she did this. Jamie, who are you going to hire?
I'm going to hire you, Ted.
That's the wrong answer.
Yeah, but I'll hire the one with the most experience.
So basically, this kind of hopefully proves my point. That people don't realize, but information can easily be put on Google. And unfortunately, when all this information got put there, I didn't realize that, and there's some stuff that I probably should be more careful about what I said. That's probably why my girlfriend recently said that she's no longer going to trust Google. I don't know if this is related to that or not. But basically, I can sit down with someone. We can put together how they want to promote themselves, and we can bend. I don't want to say lie. I don't want to get myself in trouble. We can basically bend what gets put on Google. And, this is just something that I think people don't realize how powerful this can be. And some companies like Coca-Cola started doing it. So basically, a couple of years back, Coca-Cola got in trouble in a foreign country for not buying by labor laws. They're basically able to bend the truth by putting up all this fake stuff on the internet. So you see really big companies are doing this now. And so I want to jump on the bandwagon. The next thing is videos. Videos are becoming more and more popular. An example, there's this one video that I just got emailed me to as a wedding. And it's the most funniest video I've ever seen. Basically, instead of people boring, walking down the aisle like this, hip hop, and then it's just something, and then the bride, she comes out. And it's just amazing. I was laughing my head off. And after watching this 10-minute video, I usually don't watch stuff like this. The credit screen comes up. Does anyone know what comes up after the credit screen?
It's Larry's.
Now after Larry comes up, basically it says, "For a wedding you never forget, hire," I forget the name of the company, but something wedding planner. So this video has been up for 3 weeks now. Over 70,000 people viewed it. And 1 month, this wedding planner, unfortunately the wedding was so funny, I forget her name. It's probably going to become one of the most famous wedding planners. And as you can see, it's an extremely affordable way to market your business. If you're good at producing videos, that's why we have Larry. So as a new service, I'm going to be offering I'll put up a video for someone, we shoot it for like 1 to 2 minutes, and then the person can pay through 0% financing. So I would decide on the cost, but it'll be probably around $40 a month for a 1-year period. And I get posted on YouTube, Google logo, and on MySpace page. So when people go to search for Google, your video will come up. When you go to YouTube, your video will come up, and you'll see a MySpace page. And the other thing about this form of advertising is that it's not something you have to keep on paying, like you do the ad in the newspaper or something. Basically, after you make all your payments, it stays there forever. So from a theoretical point of view is that even if within the 1-year period you don't gain business, you should eventually get business from it. And the video that Larry made for me, that isn't as good as the wedding one, but I did get 160 hits from it, and I did get 1 sale from it and 2 prospects. Now the important concept here is that right now, I'm not paying no money for that. It's just going to stay there. So if every year I get 2 or 3 sales from that, as you see every year I'm compounding my value from it. The next creative form of advertising I'm starting to do is Craigslist. So you may know, some of you probably don't know this, but every month I go to 1 or 2 marketing meetings in Boston, so I can keep on top of what's going on. And one of the things that came up that in Massachusetts, when people are looking for a certain service, like a handyman, or trades, or buying a house, the first place they go to now is Craigslist. And it doesn't cost any money to add in Craigslist, but what happens is after you post your ad, so many people posting ads, it gets pushed down where no one looks, basically Neverland. So basically what we do is that we totally delete your ad. So Craigslist thinks it doesn't exist anymore, and then we repost it. This way you always stay on top. We have been doing this service for my own business, and it has been working, so I thought it made sense to start selling it to other people. Right now I'm going to start selling it at $25 a month, and my honest opinion is it's kind of like a no-brainer. I can't think anyone can advertise cheaper than that. Now I'm going to go into the more traditional ways of advertising the web. We do actually make websites. One of the things that makes us different from other companies is that we start out doing marketing, not designing websites. Well, I found out that over half the websites basically were not designed to convert. So people had to then pay money to fix it. So wouldn't it make sense to do it right the first time? Well, I think that's what makes me stand out from other web developers from experience and seeing what other people did wrong when you do things right the first time. A quick example of something we're doing is that we're doing a law firm website. Now, most websites, people just have the links at the bottom. On this website, 2 main things the client does is family law and bankruptcy law, which is on the homepage, and it's about 3 or 4 sentences talking about it. And right after those 3 or 4 sentences, there's a button that says more, and that brings them to another page that just talks about that subject. And under that, there's a button that says free counseling. They click on that, and they come to the contact page. So basically, when they're reading the web page, it's kind of like leading them on a path. They don't have to go and read one thing, then search and figure out where to press a button to go to the next thing. After we make websites, we do services to get our clients a lot of traffic. And we do the traditional SEO, which has become really expensive now because all the big companies are doing it, and AdWords. And we do stuff like Craigslist, where you have your website listed under it. And last of all, we do analytics. Most of you probably know this, but when you go to a website, every little thing you do can be tracked. And we found out that on average, we can increase the company's conversion ratio by about 40% after about 2 or 3 months of fine-tuning the website. That usually pays for the services after a year. So recap on this, a good referral from me is any new businesses, because every business needs a website. We do offer 0% financing on our websites, which comes out to about $60 a month. And the other thing is that any business that's already established, we can offer the marketing services such as Craigslist, Google AdWords, which starts out at $25 a month. And basically, just anyone who wants to advertise, they'll spend money. I've got about 1 minute for questions. Do you have any questions?
You said you have a new sales guy working with you? Is it?
Yeah. And I'm in the process of picking up a second one.
Excellent. Excellent.
Hey, Ted, tell everybody the process of how easy it is to get started, with working with you.
Basically, I do offer a free initial consultation for my clients, in which I go over what they already have in the business and help them put together a business plan. Now, most of my services now have 0% financing. Basically, you'll pay over a 1-year period instead of coming up with the money all at once.
Great job.